Well, I guess this is one way to take care of my pig problem. It's like somebody ran into these guys. Well, what's up, guys? It's the next time out here at the property, the next weekend. Just trying to decide what we're going to do. And it's sprinkling right now a little bit. Not enough to make any big difference. But I wanted to paint the shed, and I just don't know if I should. Got some cloud coverage out here that I don't know what to do with. And, painting and rain don't go along together too well. So I started getting all the stuff out. I just don't know if I'm going to go there with it or not, or maybe wait. Decisions, huh? Can't make them right now because I don't know what the weather's going to do, and you can't ever know what the weather's going to do. And the wind looks like it has changed. Now it's blowing that away, and it was blowing straight at me this way a minute ago. So maybe I'll put that on hold. But as you saw at the beginning of the video, I had a very interesting arrival here at the property. It was dozens of buzzards in the road and on the edge of the road. And I was wondering, wow, man, there must be something pretty big dead up here. Well, it ended up being those four hogs and actually 2 buzzards. Somebody had an unfortunate probably evening and ran into those suckers going down the road out there, because I found pieces of car all over the place. Didn't see any skid marks or anything or where they ran off the road. So I don't know if they just hit them and kept on going or what. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. At least I don't have to deal with those 4 pigs anymore. I'm sure there's others I got to deal with. So yeah, don't know what to do. Trying to figure it out. I'm almost pushing myself to do something other than painting because I don't really like painting, especially that shed. It's a lot of work with that siding and all those ribs. But I need to get it done and want to get it done. And I already got all the supplies out. So might as well get started on it. See what happens. Meet you over there. All right, well, we're over here at the shed. And here's the finished side. We got the other side and the front to still do. You see over there, the front ain't painted. If I mention, I'm Brandon. Over there is old Blisto. Hey, Blisto. Say hi. Yep. So we're gonna get started on this and see if we can get it finished this time. I swear, every time I think I'm getting close, it drags on to another day, another weekend. But we're getting some paint on this finished up. I hope. It's the goal. It's the goal. See if it gets done. All right, I noticed that I had my good glasses on and not my outside farm glasses. And just as I went to change those, man, the wind just picked up tremendously and the clouds got darker. I think it might be about to rain. I might have made the wrong decision on the go ahead and start painting this thing. Yeah, would not be good. Man, I don't know if you can see it, but the trees are moving around pretty good up there. So it's pretty good wind. I think I need to get what I have in my tray here onto the shed, and then just call it on painting the shed, just in case it does rain. It doesn't wash it off, because that would suck. Even though it dries pretty darn quick. I mean, I just touched it. I just put this on, and I get just a little bit there. But I'm worried. Shouldn't be, because I know it's just going to blow by, according to the radar at least. But I'm going to go ahead and empty out these two rolls and the tray, like I said, and then just put everything up and see if we can get the rest done maybe tomorrow. All right, well, I got all the paint out of the tray and squeezed as much as I could out of the rollers before I threw them away. So not too much loss there. Got at least this side completely rolled, which it looks pretty good from this angle because you can't really see the seams. But you go there now, you can see all the seams. And I got some of the front, just up there some, and over here, just when I was emptying the tray and trying to get everything out of the roller that I could so I didn't waste paint. Rollers are cheap and paint trays are pretty cheap. Paint is not. So yeah, got all that put up, so I'm not worried about that. Hopefully it dries pretty quick, and if it does rain, it's been sprinkling a little bit, but yeah, we got some good clouds rolling through, and it feels like it dropped the temperature quite a bit. I don't know how accurate this old grill is here. It's been hanging from the tree for years, but it says it's about 85, 86, 85, and with the wind that's blowing, it feels pretty damn good. So I'm gonna wait. It's only 4 o'clock, and somebody told me a storm might be coming through at 4 o'clock, and I didn't believe him when I looked at the radar, but it doesn't look as dark. Don't know if you heard that thunder. It's way off that direction, rumbling pretty good and long. So, and that's kind of the way the flag's blowing, is the wind. It's coming from that way, and that's where those dark clouds are coming from, that way. So I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if my day is just going to be taken out after this and I don't have anything else to do because it's going to be wet and nasty, or if it's just going to be a big tease and blow right on through with only a little sprinkle. I think I can see out there that it's sprinkling. It's real hard to see. Let's see, yeah. Good little sprinkle. There it is. It's coming this way now. Hopefully it doesn't get my paint. It's underneath trees and all that. Way back here under all the tree mess back that way. So hopefully that's protecting it some. But we'll find out. All right, well, been sitting over there waiting out this little rain, little shower. It wasn't much more than a sprinkle, even though it looked heavy. It wasn't a heavy rain at all. You can see the ground ain't feeling it, that's for sure. It's still completely dry. So, but it is sprinkling still right now, a real light one. And my other choices of what to do right now is either trim some trees or mow some grass. And I think I will trim some trees. Definitely can't paint anymore. Tree trimming, that shouldn't be so bad. There's no lightning or anything, so that's a good thing. So that's my plan. Let's get in here and start trimming up some low-hanging branches. Well, the battery was dead. Got a new one now. Well, worked up a little bit of a sweat. You see, I was trimming the trees in here along this fence line. I went all the way down to the back fence line, back behind the shed and the water tank, and just trimming up everything I could through here and then all the way down almost to the shed over there. And arm's getting a little tired. This little thingamajiggy here has pretty good little tool, except for it gets heavy when the weight's extended. I was at 350 cuts just now when I stopped. It's quite a few, and I still got another 1,000 to go. So no big deal, but it's raining again, sprinkling. It's not really a rain. Hopefully it cools it back down again because it started to heat up, and we don't get just humidity and heat. Two bad combinations. So I'm gonna keep plugging away on what I'm doing. A little bit of sprinkle is not gonna slow me down on that. All right, I turned off the camera at some point and then turned it back on. I've been going to town. All these trees out here. Got tons and tons of branches down all over in there. That tree there. All here. Just a little bit over here because I'd probably done that recently. And then all the stuff back there that I was doing earlier. So that got me quite the mess to clean up. And my arm is jello right now. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break. All right, well, break time's over. It's getting late, it's after 6 o'clock. Well, it's not so late, but it's usually about 6:30 is when I like to wind down and just relax. Maybe go get out on the mower, and it's approaching that time really quick. So now I need to decide where to start picking up these branches. Hopefully get it into piles, not picked up. I'll dump them off tomorrow or something. But man, I got lots to do. Lots and lots. All the way back here and all the way out and around and down. So I better get to doing something here quickly. And I'm gonna just start throwing them in piles. probably get the rake and rake up the littler stuff. It kind of turns out a little easy sometimes. And then we'll just get it all piled up. So let's get to it. All right. Well, I think I got them all stacked up in piles. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different piles around that I'm counting. And it took about 30 minutes to get all those up, which really isn't that bad. But it's got hot again and I'm sweating. So it's time to relax for a little bit. All right, well, I took my break, cooled down a little bit, feeling pretty good now. And I thought I'd come check the fence line and see how the spray did that I put down. So I'm seeing some spots. This is the briars here. Leaves are turning brown on some of them, but I am pretty sure I've got to come hit that back again. So I'm gonna walk down the fence line here, back up to there, and see what it looks like. All right, well, you can see the grass definitely was affected by it pretty good. It's all brown, but got all these weeds, and the briars are like back there. They're turning somewhat brown. There's some good ones, but pretty sure I gotta come back to and hit it again. Like I said, but the grass you see down in there really took a hit on it, but all these big weeds, they're dying, they're going away. All right, so it's just a jungle over on the neighbor's property. The only reason it's off the fence right now over there is where I cleaned up from last year when I put in this panel fence in here, field fence. But yeah, that little tree that's growing up there needs some more. The grass is doing good. This little tree here, I hit it hard because it's one of those thorny trees. Probably need to hit it again, but I'm gonna speed up here a little bit. Just going down and looking. Oh, here's a big section here. I need to get that a little bit better for sure. All right about here, obviously you can tell that's where I started, and I still got to go all the way up there to the corner and then probably on down. And man, I need to get out here and mow around the trees again. That little one there, he definitely didn't make it. And I think when I get out and mow, I'm gonna come over here and mow this area over here again. It's it needs some attention, and I'm only worried up to, like I said, I leave that row there growed up as a barrier between the outside field and to where my area, and the dog usually doesn't go past that. That's why I do it. So that's the plan for the evening. Right now I got about an hour, a little over an hour before dark. So I just want to hit up this area, like I said, back in here under these trees, which I really, really want to come in and trim up those trees and make it easier to drive around in there, and to keep that area mowed down so the critters stay away, theoretically. Who knows if, I know it helps some because they like to be undercover, but there's so much trees and it's so dark in there, there's not much other than cover. But I'm probably going to leave off on this now, and then you'll see I'll throw a little bit in of the mowing here in a second. But till next time, later.